Today I'm gonna play one of these armies, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seems it's the Chaos Dwarfs once again. Welcome back to 10 Allen Gaming. Today we are down in the Deadlands of Nehekara, fighting it out. It's Chaos Dwarfs versus Warriors of Chaos with Archaeon in the front. I'm filling my Chaos Dwarfs as I have been doing the 5 last games now, trying to get good. Anyway, I'll go through my list now. They're led by the Sorcerer Prophet. He has the Blood of Hashut, he's level 4 of Hashut. He has the Earthing Rod, Iron Curse Icon, Charmed Shield and Talisman of Preservation. And for his Dragon Dark Forge weapon he rolled up Furnace Blast, so he has a Strength 3 Blast, breath weapon basically, once per game. Then I have a Demon Smith Sorcerer, level 1 of Metal, otherwise he's naked. I have a Hobgoblin Khan, he only rides a wolf, has a light armor and spear. Then I have my BSB Infernal Castellan, he has the Black Hammer of Hashut, Potion of Speed, Enchanted Shield and Talisman of Endurance. For core I have 28 Infernal Guards with full command and Banner of Swiftness. The champion has a Naphtha Bomb. Then I have 25 Hobgoblins. They have Musician, Standard Bearer and Champion and also shields. For special I have one Iron Demon with the Skullcracker upgrade and also its Hellbound. Then I have one Magma Cannon, one Dread Quake Mortar with the Ogre upgrade, and lastly I have a Kidai Destroyer. We're playing under Swedish comp as usual and I have a composition of 11. For my spells, my level 4 rolled up Ash Storm, Hellhammer, Flames of Azgorh and Breath of Hatred, and my level 1 of Metal took the signature spell, Searing Doom. That was everything for Chaos Dwarfs. Let's go to the Warriors of Chaos.
So for the Warriors of Chaos, they are led by Archaeon, the Everchosen. He is equipped with his full kit. I can't change anything. He is a level 2 Lore of Shadow magician. Then we have my Exalted Hero, BSB. He has Scale Skin, Biting Blade, Dawnstone, Dragon Helm and Iron Curse Icon. Then we have my level 2 Lore of Death, Chaos Sorcerer. He has a Charm Shield and Dispel Scroll. Then for core, one Chariot of Slanesh, 2 Warhounds with Vanguard, 37 Warriors of Chaos, full command with Halberds and Banner of Swiftness and Mark of Nurgle. Then I have 3 Skull Crushers with special weapon. It's called Ensorcelled Weapons, giving them 1 extra strength and magic attacks. And then I have 1 Giant of Nurgle. My Archaeon rolled up the Withering and Pit of Shades, and the Death rolled up Caress of the Nip and Spirit Leech. My composition is, or my comp score is 13.
Chaos Dwarfs took the first turn. We didn't film the Vanguard, but I moved up my Hobgoblin here. He moved up his Warhounds here and also up on the left flank. After my Vanguard move, my Hobgoblin moved up to charge not charge, but block his Skull Crusher, staying out of the Giant's Arc. So hopefully I can charge the next turn with the Kidai. Otherwise I moved up with the Iron Demon, slightly with the Infernal Guards and the Hobgoblin on the flank. Yeah, let's go to Winds of Magic and shooting. In the magic phase, I 5 dice Flames of Azgorh on his unit. I think I killed about 6 of them, but I got a miscast and got the magical feedback, so my level 1 took a wound, my level 4 made it. For shooting then, the Magma Cannon got a beautiful shot into the Wars of Chaos, and the Dreadquake Mortar actually got a direct hit as well. So in the end I think they killed about 8. So a total this turn?
14.
14 Chaos Warriors turn 1 was pretty lucky from my side. And yeah, that was everything. Let's go to Wars of Chaos turn 1.
So, Warriors of Chaos turn 1, I moved up my War Dogs over here to eventually try to get out this Dreadquake Mortar. My Giant moved up here to eventually maybe get into his Iron Demon, and my dogs to protect him. My Chariot moved up here to maybe get charging next turn. I didn't move my Warriors of Chaos, of course, because of the Dreadquake Mortar. They would have been... They had to get a dangerous terrain test if they wanted to move, so that's a no. But my Skull Crushers are gonna taste some blood, I hope.
Definitely.
Over to Magic Phase. So in the Magic Phase, I roll up 12 dices, excellent of course. So I try to cast Pit of Shades and aim for the corner of the Kedai to get both of them, but I scattered off 6 and missed everything. And unfortunately I rolled 2 6s and got the Dimensional Cascade. So 10 warriors and my Archaeon died. So yeah, out of 37 warriors I have now like 13 left in two rounds, which is always fun, and no general. So over to this close combat. For close combat, my Skull Crushers killed his Hobgoblin Khan and had to overcharge into the building. Yes, over to Chaos Dwarfs turn 2.
Chaos Dwarfs turn 2. First off, I failed my frenzy test with the Kedai, so we had to charge the Skull Crushers over here. Then I charged with the Iron Demon into his Warhounds, and they failed their terror test, so he was able to charge a Giant instead after passing a leadership test. Otherwise I moved up with the Inferno Guards, and the Hobgoblin pivoted slightly. And yeah, that was everything. Let's go to Winds of Magic and shooting. Oh, for Magic I got 10 dice. I started off doing Ash Storm on his Chariot, but he dispelled it. Then I did Breath of Hatred on the Inferno Guard here. Then I 4 dice Flames of Azgorh and rolled double 6s again. So it got in and killed 5 of the warriors. And I got the number 7 detonation. So it's quite lucky for me. Then for shooting, the Dreadquake Mortar took aim for the Chariot and it scattered off, but managed to do 1 wound because it didn't hit in the hole, but with the template. And then the Magma Cannon got a direct hit and did 3 wounds. So very lucky for me. And that was it for shooting and magic. Let's go to close combat. In the close combat phase, the Iron Demon killed the Giant with the impact hit. And over here, the Kedai destroyed 1 by 4, killed 1 Skull Crusher and did 1 wound to the other one. But he managed his leadership test on a 3. So that was quite lucky for him, but he lost Frenzy at least. Now let's go to Wars of Chaos turn 2.
So for the Warriors of Chaos turn 2, I did a reform and walked up 5 inches. My dogs managed their leadership, so I got them back. And my other dog unit moved in closer to his mortar. Over to Winds of Magic. Quick magic phase, I roll up 6 dices and my opponent 5. I try to get in Carries of the Nip on his BSB over here. He dispelled it, and then I tried for Spirit Leech, but I didn't manage to get it off. Over to close combat. So in the close combat, my Knights, my Skull Crushers did 1 wound, and my Juggernauts did 1 wound. And he only did 1 wound back, so he actually lost combat, so he suffered another wound. So he's down to 3, and my Skull Crusher is down to 1. Over to Chaos Dwarfs turn 3.
Chaos Dwarfs turn 3. Moved up the Infernal Guard to face his warriors. Moved the Iron Demon to help the Kedai over here if he survives another turn. And down here I just moved around slightly, moved up the Sorcerer Prophet to be able to cast some spells, hopefully. And yeah, that was everything. Let's go to Winds of Magic and shooting. In the magic phase I got on Breath of Hatred on the Infernal Guard. Tried to cast Ash Storm on his unit, but he dispelled it. No! Actually I got it with Irresistible Force. And I got a number 7 once again, Detonation, so my level 4 is safe. For shooting, the Magma Cannon tried to shoot down the warriors, but I didn't reach. And over here the Dreadquake Mortar did 2 wounds to his Warhounds, but he managed his leadership test. Let's go to this close combat over here. And in the close combat phase here, the Kedai finally managed to break the last Skull Crusher. He ran away, I didn't catch him. That was it, let's go to Wars of Chaos, turn 3.
So for the Warriors of Chaos movement phase, I tried to rally my lonesome Skull Crusher, but he fled another 9. Due to Ash Storm, I couldn't charge, and I didn't want to risk a movement due to impossible dangerous terrain, and my dogs are stuck over here. But my underdog unit is gonna try the heroic quest to kill his Dreadquake Mortar. Over to Winds of Magic, I guess. So in the Winds of Magic, I remember that I can't cast anything except on my own unit due to Ash Storm. So we skip that phase and over to this close combat. A quick fight, no side did any wounds, but since I charged, I won the combat resolution, but he managed his leadership. Over to Chaos Dwarfs turn 4.
Dwarfs turn 4. First off I managed my Frenzy test here and the toughness test as well. I started with charging the last Skull Crusher, he fled off the board. Then I charged the Infernal Guards into his warriors over here. Moved up the Iron Demon, so next turn if they are alive he can charge. Moved up the Sorcerer Prophet to cast some spells. Moved up the Hobgoblins and the Demon Smith Sorcerer to be able to help the War Machine next turn, hopefully. Let's go to Winds of Magic and shooting. For Winds of Magic, first of all I tried to cast Ash Storm on his unit over here because I have the Black Hammer of Ashut on my BSB. But he used his Dispel Scroll, and then I cast Breath of Hatred on the Infernal Guards and he tried to dispel, but he didn't manage. So they have reroll to hit, Hatred. And yeah, let's go to this no shooting by the way, because they're in close combat and he has no targets. So let's go to the close combat over here. Oh, in the close combat over here we each did 1 wound, so nothing happened over there. In this close combat he killed 7 of my Chaos Dwarfs. I did 8 wounds and a charge and 3 ranks and BSB and banner, so I think he was down to double ones. He fled, the BSB died, and the only thing that remains is the Sorcerer over here. So that was quite lucky, I think it's due to the reroll I had. So yeah, let's go to Wars of Chaos, turn 4.
For movement phase, for Wars of Chaos, it doesn't look super bright right now, but I managed to rally my wizard, and I moved up my dogs to slightly get him away from him. But then I realized he has his Kedai in the face. So yeah, over to Winds of Magic. For Magic phase, I got 6 dice and tried to get off Caress of Lanip on his BSB, but with my 6 dices I only got 15, and so did my opponent with his dispel dices. So over to this close combat. So sadly they couldn't accomplish their mission to get his Dreadquake Mortar, and they failed and died. Yeah. Over to Chaos Dwarfs turn 5.
Chaos Dwarfs turn 5, charge the Inferno Guards into his Warhounds, and I managed a long ass charge with the Kedai, 19 inches, but I managed it, came into the Sorcerer. So hopefully this will be the end, and the Chaos Dwarfs will cleanse the world of the foul warriors. Let's go to Winds of Magic, and no shooting since they're all in combat. So for Magic, I actually didn't want to cast any spells. I think both these units will do fine without them, and I didn't want to risk a miscast this late in the game. So let's go to these close combats over here. Oh, final hour. Here I kill the Warhounds, and over here I kill the Sorcerer, and the warriors are cleansed from this area. Yeah, I don't know what to say. We haven't calculated the points. I don't think we need to. It was a quite clear victory, and I was really lucky with the shooting today. The Magic, I was also very lucky. I got the Flames of Azgorh from the beginning. Even though I got a miscast, it wasn't really a bad one. I got a lot of fortunate ones with the number 7, the detonation, so when he was running around solo, so yeah, quite lucky. And also I think meeting this army with a big block of warriors is not the best option, because with the Dreadquake and Ashstorm and everything, I can control the game quite easily, so yeah. But anyway, I've been playing 5 games now with the Chaos Dwarfs, and the first 3 I had really bad luck, and now I'm starting to get some luck actually, so it's really fun. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll be back soon, and thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.